Good morning, traders. We have Monday, the 10th of April, and I'm a little late on this, so bear with me. So they roll them over overnight. You got you got your end of the week markup rally into the Easter weekend, and they tapped out at 45. That was their resistance point. Early in the week last week. Nonetheless, you had a tight range on Monday, so the pivots, excuse me, are a little tight, but I'm not sure how what theirs are calculated off of. I don't know what range they took, so I added a third on the downside, which would be R3, and that would come in at around 92. I have R2 at oh 06 and I have R1 at 18, so I'm a little lower than these numbers, but just gonna have to see how it plays out. Are we once again everybody's coming here? This is a big area right here in the Dow. You can see how many times we bottomed out down there. You're gonna have to pay attention at level uh early this week. Got some big numbers coming out. We don't have any Fed decision until May, so this market's gonna have to figure things out. Um, we are below this moving average now, coming in at around 17, which is sitting right on my at R1. So I'd watch that first location. If it runs up, if it fails, if they blow through it, then obviously the objective for the market is to get back to unchanged, which is only around 35. So let's see if they do that first. Might try to set up a low, get everybody in like they've been doing most of the week, and we'll try to recover and bounce back one way or the other. We're going to see soon enough. So we'll see what this market. I mean, once again, 4,100 is a big deal at 13,000. Although I'm going to take this down a little bit because this MA's rolled all the way up here. So somewhere around 12,960, which would be another 100 points. I'd watch that to see if they create a double bottom right here at this MA. I would think failure in here. And you can see there's a lot of space. Any failure in an ES under 4,100, take out these lows in R3, which is 92, we could roll. So, watch that as well. And you got support coming all the way down here around, let's just call it 40.50 or 40.60. No, I was right. 40.50. My apologies. So let's see what they have in store for the early part of the day. I mean, usually in the early part of the week, they do tend to roll them a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if they push to some support levels. But once again, if the market's good, then they're going to hold 4,100. I got to assume these levels will hold. But until market's going to have to prove it. So let's see what happens. Be prepared, be patient, and, make sure you get confirmation on either side of the market that you choose to pick. Right now we are lower. We have a gap all the way up to 35. So somewhere along at some point we are going to try to get some of that back. I just don't know when. So let's see how this thing plays out early, and have a great trading week. You guys want to reach out, ask any questions about any of these strategies, feel free to comment. Otherwise, guys, have a great session. Take care.